Okay, Juan, let's create a data source from PPD, aim high, HB1416. So I will log in first here into PPD at the admin level. Okay, campus administration, username, password, and login. This is the PPD admin schedule, so you can see all of the subjects for every grade level that are part of the PPD program. A teacher will only see the subjects under the teacher's responsibility. Real quick, I'd like to just backtrack on the document management. There's a data fellow folder, so do use it when you get a chance. It's just a good place to just record reports that you generate for Dr. Garza, Dr. Rios, or any of the principals. These are the ones that I've generated in the past. So that's a campus specific report with Power BI. So this is, let's say, tracking that I used to do. This is HB 4545, the old tutoring program. The rules have been modified for HB 1416, but this gives you an idea of some of the reports that I previously generated. Some of the questions that I asked in the reports to the principals for feedback. Okay. So once again, you can archive all of these, put them in one big folder. You can create new folders and put in your material. It's up to you. This is your folder now. It's a good reference to see what Power BI did, and it's very similar to what Google Looker Studio can do. So let's go to Aim High and generate some data source. So the bottom left logo is Aim High, the green one. Yes. And in here, let's generate just data for one school. So let's pick Lamar only. And then I think I'm gonna show you an error real quick. So don't pick PDF. Pick a CSV, that comma separated file. That one we can manipulate. Do a download. Let's look at that download. As you can see here on the second column, I have Del Rio High School data. So that's interesting. That was, I just want to show you a little common mistake. As you can see here, it's a lot of students in Del Rio High School. And then middle school, and eventually at the bottom there was Lamar. So let's go figure out what we did wrong. So I did not deselect the middle schools and the high schools. Okay, so now I've deselected those. And then I'm going to regenerate just one campus data, Lamar again. So let's try it again. Download the CSV. Download. Let's look at the data. Let's look at the file. And there's a few manipulations that you need to do before it's ready for Looker Studio. So there you see, only Lamar students are listed. Only Lamar Elementary students are listed. Column C is the subject area, so language, arts, and mathematics. The first thing we do is going to delete those three lines and just make it pure data. So this way, the tool, when it reads it, it knows that line 1 is most commonly the titles of the data. So these are total hours accumulated. The number of sessions are usually more because the sessions usually last 30 minutes. It could be 45, could be 15, but it varies. And then these are part of the plan. Their target is 30 hours, and there's one plan. So you can see here, school name, subject, grade level, teacher name, student first name, student last name, and then the student number, which is the real key because you can have similar names. And then subjects are language arts and mathematics for HB1416. Those are the required subjects for tutoring. So you can see there's 134 students because it's the title doesn't count, so it's 134 students for Lamar. So we can use that knowledge for data validation. Let's change the name of this file so it's easier to deal with. It's called lamar.only 2024, the 21st of February. And then we still have to massage the data a little bit. Um, we have to basically load it into um, we have to load it into your Google Drive, your My Drive, and I'll show you how I'm doing it here in a second. And you should be following along with your own file. You can stop just to catch up when you need to, but you should be following along. The data generation will be very similar to what you see here, but you'll probably be doing it on a different day, so the totals will be slightly different. So in here, I have basically this file. I've uploaded it to Google Drive, and I'm gonna open it with Google Sheets. Is the first thing you should do. Is open it up with Google Sheets that are converted from CSV to Google Sheets. So there, it's in Google Sheets now. So we're almost ready to read it into Looker Studio. So I've added filters. That sometimes helps make it easier for Looker Studio to confirm that the first line is the title of the data for each one of these columns. Okay, it's just Lamar's the only subject name. So subjects is language arts and mathematics. Grades is 4 and 5. So decent number of teachers that are part of the tutoring program. Okay, so the data file looks ready to go. And those are the total number of sessions, total hours accumulated. So that's the data that we need then to analyze and to create charts on that data. And then I'm just going to Looker Studio now that we've converted that CSV file, converted to Google Sheets, and prepped it for loading into Looker Studio. And this is my Looker Studio. So I'm going to create the data source. And we're going to read in Google Sheets. And you can see Lamar only is already in there. February 21 data, do a connect. And then just the import data, the grade level text, school name, school number. School number is a date, so let's make that correction. Yeah, school number should have a number. It can be a text. It could be a text or a number, but it's definitely not a date. So everything else looks correct. The totals are all numbers. Okay, I think we're ready to create report. Add to report. There we go. So it's school numbers 106, record count 134. So that's correct. 134 is what we previously checked. Let's change the school number to school name. So I'm going to remove the school number in there and replace it with school name. And you should be able to see Lamar Elementary 134 records. Excellent. So there's 134 plans for tutoring, HB 1416. And just to keep it simple, let's just do, we'll stop there for data generation. Okay? I'll catch you in the next video.